the time. And then Entai just plays solid the whole time. It's just that he had trouble scaling me, and I just maximized that. But in the end, he was outplaying me the whole time.
When it came to M2K, the one thing that I noticed was that he gets just those little hits of damage, and it adds up so much, and he never really takes a risk. So it's really hard to just kind of poke that damage back without trading with him and getting and trying to even it up.
What's hard is that he now juggles better than me. I can't really juggle him anymore. And he makes us up better in the ground. So it's like, it's really hard to get the neutral stance on him. Like he's just so used to playing everything. It's really hard. I'll have to figure it out at one point. So we have Entai against Salem again.
Yeah, man, this should have been me versus Entai, but you know, I was a little sleepy. But alright, here we go. Salem with those armor pieces, the bane of everyone's existence.
But you know what's exciting is the fact that Entai lost to Salem in Winners Round 1. And not only did he beat Entai, he 2-0'd him and 2-stocked him.
Wow.
So, actually Salem told me one thing before the tournament. We're in the carpool on our way here, Chivo, and he said to me, today I want to win.
Today I want to win.
And Salem never wants to win. You play the guy, you 3-stock him, he doesn't care.
Wow.
He rarely cares about winning. So it's really weird to see him trying to win today. We'll see if that actually, has an impact on the match.
Yeah, I mean, without him telling you that, it's kind of hard to tell.
I know.
You know?
I know. It's like someone has to tell you that.
Yeah.
So Entai, alright, the reason Entai lost the first set that they had earlier this tournament is because Entai kept trying to edge guard Salem in aggressive ways. Like he would try to up him before, or he would try to like forward him or upper him. And Salem sees through that, and he will down B spike you.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, Meta Knight has a negative meteor cancel. So when you try to meteor cancel, for example, Seriously Samus down B, you actually don't help yourself at all, and you still die.
Yep.
And the percent that you start dying that at is at 30%. So you definitely want to watch out for that.
Yeah, that's why Meta Knight dies, excuse me, from the grab release spike from Mark at like 38%, 40%, and he can't do anything about it if he gets hit because his meteor cancel is almost non-existent.
It's easier, it's more reasonable to SDI, which is smash DI, the downer, and then go for the tech, or crash into the wall, which will actually save you. One time Mr. R actually downered me from our grab release, and I managed to take it. I feel pretty good that day.
Wow.
I don't know, I think that about taking is that there's times where you tech, and it doesn't seem you can miss. And there's times where you really want to tech, but you can't tech.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's weird.
It's more of an instinct thing on reaction, kind of.
Yeah. Like, remember that time I got Nair against Mystic in, like, the first game? I didn't really think about teching that. My hand just went by itself and teched it. It just happened. Like, it didn't really... Alright, if you ask me how many times I'm off the stage and I get Nair, that's like once a year. that was the only one.
There you go. Yep.
So yeah, back to the match. So we see that Salem is actually winning again. The thing that's really important in this matchup from the Meta Knight standpoint is that Seriously Samus cannot grab you. She's not a character that will shield and then grab you. She doesn't have like that frontal punish that most characters have. She can like just run up to you, shield, and then forward tilt. She's Snake. Now in this case, she wants you to be inside her range so she can up tilt, or above her so she can up shield. So what you want to do is that you want to be behind her. It takes the most time out of her to try to punish you. And in the end, she will only dash attack. So that's one thing. You need to understand what options she has.
Yeah, you really need to be patient when fighting Zero Suit with Meta Knight. You have to conserve your shield as well. Because Zero Suit, when she gets pokes, it's like deadly.
Yes.
So managing your shield correctly is really important. When it comes to edge guarding her as anti-lance and F smash, bringing it back. When it comes to edge guarding her, you really have to just put hitboxes in the bubble around the edge, and try and break that line of connection.
Oh no, wait up. I'm sorry.
You gotta break that line of connection between the tether and the edge.
Right.
Because when a character tethers the edge, the character has to come to you. If you're near the edge, they have to come to you.
Yes.
So that's a big part of edge guarding a tether character.
You know what's the key to game with Seriously Samus? You have to grab the ledge. By grabbing the ledge, you don't allow Seriously Samus to side B. into the ledge, which is the the horizontal feather that she will use to grab ledge. When she doesn't have that option, she will approach the ledge, and she can't really hit you with side B or anything. She can't do it. She will go for the down B above you. So what you do with Meta is that you let go of the ledge, and then you up B here, like you do the scoop loop, and then you send her behind, send it your way. That's one really good way to give her. Besides of that, you really don't have that many options.
Yeah, it's pretty tough because that high priority down B kick, it's just like.
Also, Salem playing extremely solid right now. I see the fire in his eyes. I don't want to be surprised if he comes from losers and beats everyone.
Yep.
But at the same time, Salem has never beaten Nairo ever, and Nairo is really good against Seriously. And Nairo's playing pretty good today, so.
You know, I taught him a little something about that. No, I'm just kidding. So well, yeah, I did, but
we'll see if he can actually get over Nairo. Nairo's like the second final boss, and then if he somehow beats Nairo, he has to take on the King. Yeah. I think that Mewtwo right now is just like I always told Jason that Jason is Mewtwo for those of you that don't know. I always told him that when you play and you don't care if you lose or not, you play way better because you focus on the game. You focus on winning and not on the money or on the fact that if you lose, this will happen. Because Jason has a lot of emotional problems in the fact that when he loses, he cares more about people are gonna say about his loss than his actual loss.
Yeah.
Like he cares more about the environment than the person he's playing. He rarely feels outplayed at all. And when you play music, let me tell you, that's one day that you will never forget in your life. And so yeah, when Jason played me right now, he was being fearless. He was pressuring me when he had to. He was doing the right mix-up. He was not afraid of losing to me at all. I was afraid to losing to him. That's why I lost.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy that just how the process is at a top level with the Meta Knight Ditto and how you guys are. Just the pressure that you deal with, the personal pressure that you have to deal with, and in-game too. Just trying to hit each other. I mean, like you and Anti in the last set, you guys were just zoning and you weren't actually hitting each other, but it was so close to spacing, and one little mistake means you eat a whole bunch of damage, right? Because you're in a bad position. Like that's such a stressful situation. Like right now on the screen, as Anti gets hit with that back air.
Wait, what's going on? What? That's messed up. Well, it's not messed up. That's actually a really gentleman from Anti. Definitely a cool guy.
But right now in this situation, as I was saying, it's very stressful. Like right now, Salem has to figure out as a light character how I'm going to not die to Meta Knight, and Anti how to not eat like 40% off of one read. It's just very, very annoying.
Well, you know what makes what's the difference between a non-Meta Knight character and a Meta Knight character fighting Meta Knight? The fact that when Meta Knight has a priority on his sword that's called Transcendent. His priority doesn't allow him to clash attacks with other attacks. He can only beat them or attack you before the attack comes out. You know, that's normal. So what this means is that when you play Meta Knight Dittos, you can't trade. You can only beat them. So that's why you see us sounding so hard. Yeah. We can't really clash. We have to like outright space people. This Meta Knight is such an dangerous character, and when he's below you, it's really easy to take a lot of damage. So when other characters that I can actually clank for attacks, like Seriously Samus and the like, they can actually go for the trade. Because the attacks will actually trade. When Meta Knight trades, the attack disappears.
Yeah, you just both hit each other.
Yeah, and the fact that Meta Knight has a lot of multi-hits means that when Meta Knight hits someone, it's not for that much damage, only if he hits the whole thing, like Porter, Dagger, Fortune, and the like. So he essentially wants to get the whole thing on you. So when you trade that little hit, like the first hit from Porter into Seriously Samus Dagger, Seriously Samus is winning. Wow. So now we see that Anti is on his last stock.
Yeah, down to his last stock. Come on, Anti, if I could do it, take one, man.
The match is never over against Meta Knight. He can always gimp you. Yeah. It's like fighting Fox in Melee. You can always shine Spike at the end. So you need to, keep playing solid. Salem almost getting the down smash there. Salem usually wants to go for down smash on the ledge because it beats all of Meta Knight's options. And he only has to be out of there for smash. Alright.
Yeah, Anti took way too long for that.
He had a deceptive lag, to be honest. I thought I was going to get it, for sure. So if it tricked me, it's going to trick him. Yep.
Anti in disbelief.
That's how he lost the first two games. Congratulations to Salem for playing solid. Definitely great level 3, man. Man, I have a lot to do. I have a lot of homework to do.
Homework?
Yep. I need to go.
Gotta go and do it with your little